Hello, good morning, good evening, and welcome back to another video. We are in for the FIA manufacturers. I believe this is round 6 now. We've got 2 left after this one. We are in the Group 3 and we are at Dragon Trail Gardens. Right, let's get straight into this and straight into qualifying. Right, here we are for qualifying. Right, as always, I will try my very best to talk you around a lap of the qualifying, but it doesn't always go to plan. But you know, we try. Right, so qualifying really starts. Your lap starts from this corner right now. So making sure you get a good run off the last turn to start your lap. Late apexing and taking it flat as fast as you dare is always a good start, and you get a good strong run down the start straight and into the first turn. We're braking just on the start of the rumble strips there, down to third, down to second once we get to the apex, and power out as soon as possible. Not the easiest thing to do in this car, as it likes to slide around the exit of turn 2, so it's a bit tricky to get the power down, but we did what we could. Carry as much speed as you can through turn 1, the start of this segment, and then it's just rolling it all the way around until you get to the end of it, so you can power out and up the hill and sector 1, braking under the bridge, turning and keeping it as tight as possible so you can get a better run onto this corner and for the next corner. You want both of them flat really if you can get it. Braking on the 100 for this one and turning in as tight as possible and getting on the power as early as possible. Not the greatest example there, probably could have got the power a little bit earlier, but hey ho, there we go. Right, then it's just flat out down the stress. Only one of the only points where you can sort of chill a little bit on the lap, braking at the start of the rumble strips again, getting as close as you can to the sausage, cutting the sausage on the second one, getting on the power as early as you can, using all of the track as you can. Right, same as we did earlier, nice and wide, and then we cut back for a late apex, and then it's just a straight power drive to the line. What are we going to get? Hopefully under 130 is the goal, and just about a 129.9, and that gives us 8th place, as you can see right there, just ahead of basic Ollie, which you will know if you watch any sort of Gran Turismo content. Right, onto the race. So, you know, a few options for strat here. You've got a 2 or a 3 stop, I believe they were. So you could either do gotta try and remember now. I'm pretty sure there was 7 laps on the soft, 10 on the mediums, and 3 on the hards. That was the 2 stop strat. Or you could go for what was either a 6, 6, 6 and 2, or you can go 6, 6, 7 and 1. So it'd be the 2 6s being the softs, and then you had a choice of either going 6 and 2 hards, so 6 mediums, or you go 7 mediums and go 1 lap on the hards. They were your sort of options, really, those 3. I'll be honest, I don't really remember what option we went for. I think we went for 6, 6, 7, 1. I think was the strat we go for, as the Audi goes for a lunge down on the Dodge there. Dodge getting all squirrely in the exit, giving the place to the Mercedes. Mercedes got the slip from the Audi as well, so surely I'm expecting the Mercedes to walk this overtake, really finish off cleanly. And what we're going to do right here is full send down the inside. We're going to just lose the arse end there on the braking. Luckily for us, really, because we'd have probably hit the Mercedes and got ourselves a pen. And in all that, somehow the Dodge has got a pen in there as well. I'm not sure, I didn't quite see what he got the pen for, but he did get a pen. I'm not sure if it was contact with us or if it was with the Mercedes, but hey ho, he's got a pen. Give him a little nudge down the straight, and we get that position up into 7th place. Lovely jubbly, that's what we like to see. Right, just there you see the Audi getting pushy with another Audi, gets himself a 3-second penalty. Unlucky, mate, but that is racing. Deal with it. Right, so move forward, we'll skip forward. We're right on the arse of the Mercedes and both the Audis. Mercedes probably shitting its pants there, getting very close to the Audi, and the other Audi is going to serve his penalty, and that puts us up into 6th, I think, position. Lovely jubbly. As the Mercedes does a move on the Audi as well. We look for it, we're thinking about it, but we're just not in the position for it really. And then a little lag spike there. I don't know what the hell happened to the Audi, but he got a lag spike and he just spinaled away, and off he went. So that puts us now up into 5th position, which is all good considering we are on the soft tyres and we need to make up as much time as we can right now. Right, moving on to lap 4. So not much happened over that last lap, so we skip forward, move on with our day. And what you love to see in front of you is yellow flags. Love to see yellow flags, especially at the start of the race, being that the Spaniard there seems to have spun out his Ford and given us 4th place now in this race, which is lovely jubbly. We love it. The race is going far better than expected, considering we were seeded 18th for this race. Let's not forget this, people. Seeded 18th. Right? So for us to be up at this end is very, very strong. However, we are running softs to start with, which we all know means I've got to run mediums and hards towards the end, which means we're going to be slow towards the end. So we've got to run as much pace as we can right now to build up a gap so we're not in a fight towards the end. Right, move to 6th, the Audi that got his penalty in what just happens to be an SR down livery as well. Seems to not be good luck for you, mate. I wouldn't wear it again. It hasn't done you too much favours. We'll give him a little push because we, I believe, are coming into the pits on this lap. So we don't want to fight him. We want to go ahead as much as possible. And that Audi is just so quick through this little section here. It's got so much turning capability and cornering speed that really it was always better just to try and follow him through. So yeah, so we go around the last turn. That's how turns work. He carries on the Audi and we come into the pits just like the other front 5. Well, except for the Audi of course, but the rest of the front 5 came in, so you know what I mean. Top job from the Toyota boys again. Thank you, boys. Cracking job as always. Right, and we come out behind the Beetle. This Beetle, you're probably going to see a fair bit of him in this race, but hey ho, we carry on, back on the softs. Right, nothing really happened in that stint, I'll be honest. The Beetle came into the pits that lap and we had fresh track, so we just ran laps pretty much for the entire thing. The Austrian behind us has paired a lap earlier than us, so he is going to come out ahead of us right now as we go on for our medium stints right now. Oh my god. Another top job from the Toyota boys. Thank you, boys. Cracking job. Right, we crack on. There goes the Lamborghini going ahead of us. And by the looks of it, his tyres aren't the best. Look at him sliding all over the place like it's nobody's business and running a little wide. Christ. Steady on, son. Steady on. Beetle's giving me a flash of lights, thinking I'm gonna fall for that. No, sunshine. We're not too fussed about your flash of lights. You can do as you please. But he does go for an almighty lunge into the turn. Cracking lunge, to be fair. Kind of proud of him. So the Beetle goes ahead of us. He is running soft tyres, I believe, and we are running mediums, worn, old, crappy mediums. And I believe the Italian behind us, which was the Lamborghini from earlier, is also running softs. So they're both going to outpace me. So what you'll notice, I let him through, let him go in front. Tactically, because as we all know, it's sort of a golden rule of racing. Racing loses time, and that's not what I want to do right now, because we've got a nice gap behind us. What I want to do is try and push as hard as I can to keep that gap, because we've still got another pit to do, and I don't believe they have. So obviously what you do when you try and make a gap is go off and into the wall. That's just kind of standard. Obviously, what else would you do when you're trying to make a gap? Nothing else really. That's what you do. It's standard. And then obviously when you're trying to build a gap, you then, after going off the wall, go very wide and touch the grass as well, because that is what you do. That's how you're supposed to do it. But then we carry on going. Then we move on to the penultimate lap. We're done with these mediums, and we are coming into the pits now for our hard tyres. Looks like a few of the boys in front of me are also coming in for their hard tyres now as well. Go on boys, chop chop, crack on, smash in. Right, where does that bring us out is the question. It brings us out in 11th. Right, our aim was a top 10 in this. 10th was the aim and it's right in front of us, but unfortunately we are on the hards. There's a big battle in front of us, so we can pray, but unlikely. I think 11th could be the case for us, but here we go. We're going to watch this on anyway, just to be certain of it. Right, so we've got half a lap to go right now. One half a lap to go. A big lunge coming from the Beetle on the inside of both of them. Big fight looking like up front, and the Beetle has got himself a big 3-second penalty for that. We'll fast forward down the straight because now there is an opportunity for us now. There is an opportunity. Beetle's got himself a 3-second penalty. We got to try and get as close as we can to that Beetle. Right, and the Mercedes has got himself a penalty as well. And there is a penalty line just before the finish line, so this could be really close right now. This could be really close. Was it the Beetle who got a pen? Or was it the Beetle? So what we were, there's the penalty line. He's taking his pen. Hopefully we've got enough to just get past him just before the line. Thank God. And what you'll notice now as well, I'll zoom in. There is a certain German in the Dodge Viper that did not use all tyres, so he's got himself a minute penalty. Unlucky lad. Right, and the aftermath of all this is that we are now running in 8th position in this Toyota Challenge that I've now named it all of a sudden. Right, goal was a top 10. We've got 2 more rounds to try and secure it. It's sitting pretty in 8th right now. The 2 people in front of me have only done 3 rounds, which is good for us because I believe 4 rounds count overall. So if they don't do it the last 2, we might be able to jump them 2 as well. And you'll see here in Europe we are currently sitting in the top 300, which is very good. Quite happy with that. Top 300. Possibly would like a little bit better, but hey ho, what are you gonna do? I will take that. Right, that is the end for me. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and we will see you next time. Take care and goodbye.